Hello and welcome to Video Revealed. I've got my Elvis shirt on because I'm talking about an amazing music licensing service called Artlist. All right, before I get into showing you what Artlist is, let me show you what I put together with Artlist licensed music and Adobe stock. All right, let's go have a look at why I think Artlist is so great. Here is the Artlist website. It's incredibly simple and clean. You can jump to any of these sections in here. So I could grab cinematic if I wanted to. And you can see there's a tag that's automatically been added. I can hit play. I can also search by any of these criteria on the left-hand side. Mood, video themes, instrument, genre, and there's also spotlights in here too. I have to show you this. This is great. If you're a Jean-Michel Jarre fan, you got to listen to this guy. You got to make sure you're listening to this with either really good headphones or a good stereo speaker system. All right, let's get back to searching here. So one of the things you always have to do when you're searching for music is come up with some kind of criteria of what you're searching for. And it is a mood or a genre. Are there instruments that you want in? Do you want vocals in or out? That's a real essential one, and it's very easy in Artlist to see if a song has vocals in it or not. Because sometimes if it's the music's supposed to be in the background, you don't want vocals. And I can't stand playing something only to find that somebody's singing. Or if I want someone singing, I want to know. So I'll show you that right here. Instrument. You can see, do you want vocal or back vocal? So let's start again by going to genre, and I'll try electronic. And you can see it adds that tag, well, I can add more tags to that. So let's go to video themes and add nightlife. So now we've added 2 tags and we're focusing our search a little bit closer to what we want. So let's try this one. I love being able to look at the sound wave on the right-hand side. Looking at the sound wave tells me what are the dynamics. Not necessarily is it loud or is it quiet, but what are the overall dynamics? And I'll be looking for 2 things. If I want a background track, then I want something that's fairly consistent. I don't want it to be getting attention. If I want to cut something to maybe fast-paced cuts, then I'm going to look for something that's more dramatic. Big sections, quiet sections, big, small, and then do that. So let's try this one. You can pause and jump to any place else on the sound wave. So if I want to jump a little further, you can also jump up here. So let's try this one.
Well, I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see. It looks something like this.
So as you can hear, this isn't just some guy sitting in a MIDI studio creating virtual instruments. There's real instruments in here. There's analog beauty and warmth. That's why I love this. All right, let's go to the complete opposite. Let's get rid of both of these tags. And let's go to ambient and peaceful. So now I'm adding mood and genre to come up with something completely different. Let's go find one here. Piano and cello. I mean, come on, it's beautiful. You can see the sound wave where it's swelling. And then it comes down. So if we click over here on the left, it'll take us to that artist. Here you can read a little bit about the artist and see what other choices of songs they have. And whenever you have a song, you can add it to the cart, add it to a folder. And I had 2 folders going, one where I was doing karaoke lyrics and another one for this particular tutorial. So if I wasn't sure about what I wanted, I could just start throwing things in here and just start searching. Keep me a placeholder. I don't want to bookmark stuff. Make me folders. And then you can favorite something if you want, and then you can even click and share if you think this song should be heard by other people. You want to get back to everything else, close that up, and you're right back to where you started. Back in my music, I can see my download history, my favorites, my favorite songs, which is the one I just used in that piece. So it's everything really that you want in a service. I'm going to show you how I broke down the song and the Adobe stock and what I did, but I just wanted to give you a few more important points to understand that this is really easy and simple to find quality music that fits exactly what you need. I think I showed you that. And even if you're a very big professional editor and you're looking for temp tracks, which is typical of what editors will always do. They don't have a score yet. Score is done after the edit, and they're looking for something to throw in there. Well, if you can save time by grabbing a mood and a genre and an instrument and just throw it down, even if it's not the final one you're going to license, having an Artlist license that quickly, unlimited downloads that you never have to worry about trying to find something, that's incredible. So it's a subscription model, $199 a year, unlimited downloads, one license, one worldwide royalty-free license to use anywhere. There's new quality music added every week. You can have updates. I just got an update of some new stuff coming down. There's a free trial with preview downloads that are watermarked. It's all authentic, high quality. This is beautifully mastered, great recorded stuff. And it's fair to independent artists. Go independent artists. I love this. Independent artists, harder than ever to try to make your living in this world. So this is great to them. So one worldwide royalty-free license covers, you ready for this? Personal, commercial, TV, podcast, YouTube, virtual reality, video games, mobile, you name it. One download for a song with a subscription. It's licensed to use forever. I have never heard of anything like this. So let's go break this down and show you what I did with both of the Artlist music and the Adobe stock. So in this opening here, I've got the same clip cut in 4 pieces, and I just shifted each one a little bit sooner. I'm going to have a whole other tutorial in the future that about cutting to music, but that's just an idea. Now, what's important here is this, and I use this all the time. If I keep playing this music from this point, this is what it sounds like. So it breaks into that, but if we listen to it here, so when I'm cutting things like that, something like this piece that's rhythmic, is I've actually cut something further down in this list, something down in here. So this whole section here is missing. And what I do is when I'm finding the end of this one, I'm literally tapping on the desk. So I'm listening to the music, and with the other finger, I hit the space bar. So tap 2, 3, 4, off. And that's where I'll cut it. I'll still need to tweak it a little bit. Then I go to the next clip and I find the 1 beat. And that was this beat here. Being a drummer, I know that there was a little count in there. Even though you don't really hear, I hear a count. I did that again here. Because I wanted to cut to that guy. So I'm condensing this piece of music, chopping pieces out, and trying to get the beats to line up. And sometimes it takes a little bit of work. You have to rewind a little bit. But if you hold the Option key or the Alt key on Windows and use your left and right arrow, you can take the next clip. So here's the end of that 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next one, you can push that around a little bit. Boop, 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 and you push it into place and you force, you're not moving this one, but you're taking the end of this one and cutting it sooner or later. It's pretty simple to do. And then once you roll it back, you listen to it, and it just works. And there's another cut coming up. So that was cutting that piece up. Then I wanted to get these 2 pieces of music, because the next piece of music is the happiness. So how did I go from that piece to the other piece? What I did, and I've got a tutorial on making submixes, I have a submix that has a multi-tap delay and studio reverb. So the end of this harder track over. So I finished the track, but I sent the track to the submix, and what you're looking at here is the automation. So if we back this up a bit, watch this fader. So you send the tail of the song out to the effects, and the effects are giving it a multi-tap, dup, 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 and then a big reverb. So they fade off with this natural kind of fade, and then the next song comes in underneath it. To me, it was much better than just fade one song, fade in another. So I'm using the effects to bring that in. And again, here's the tap tap that I was doing to bring in the next one. And then I wanted at the ending, this part here, I marked with a marker. So I selected the clip and tapped that because this is where it all breaks down. If you listen to the music, so I wanted to do a little dip to black, and then the main theme breaks down, and there's this moving little piece, which to me, the last two clips were that kind of very, very personal, very introspective look at these two people. And she's the hero. She's the one that's brought us through all of this, and she's the infectious element in this, and I thought it just worked out perfectly. So like I said, I will do a future tutorial and break this down even more, this stuff on the beats. But you got to start with good music. You got to start with good videos. So Artlist, go have a look at artlist.io. If you do sign up, please use my affiliate link in the description because you get an extra 2 months if you do that. All right. If you're new to Video Revealed and you found this stuff informative, please take a moment and subscribe. You want to support us a little bit more? Join us through PayPal to be part of our team. We've got some amazing people supporting us. There's a link in the description and on the front channel. You can use your credit card, debit card, PayPal, one-time donation, or support us monthly like some of our folks do. Till next time, I'm Colin Smith, and it's my job to listen to all this cool stuff and bring it in to